everybody, and welcome back to Deediets. Today is going to be a fun day. Today I'm going to show you my Wonder Soup. And I know what you're wondering, what could be Wonder Soup? Wonder Soup is really simple, really easy, and when I was hungry throughout the last 2 weeks, I went to my Wonder Soup. So I'm going to show you what I'm using. Really simple. I bought one of these box chicken stocks, and the calories on the whole entire box is 40 calories. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to pour it right into my saucepan. Very simple. You're not going to believe how filling this is. This was the best thing I could have ever done. I was so excited to find it, you know, for myself, that I could eat really nutritional food, feel full, get all the nutrients that the doctor said I should be having, so I was lucky. So, the next thing I'm going to add in here is, believe it or not, I'm going to add a half a cup of chicken. This is the Thrive freeze-dried chicken that I'm using. Because I don't want to go out and buy a whole entire chicken and then have to, even a rotisserie chicken, take it apart, try to make the stock. That's just way too much work. And I want convenience. So I'm taking a half a cup of the chicken and I'm just going to put it right into the pot. Onions, sliced onions. I'm going to take a quarter of a cup of my sliced onions, freeze-dried, boom, right in. Celery. Let me see, I just want to make sure I'm doing my celery right. Celery. Half a cup of celery. Right in. And we have a quarter of a cup of carrots. You can really see how easy this truly was. How easy is this? No peeling, no chopping, not really, nothing. And I like that. And a half a cup of red peppers. Now, typically, if you had to buy them in the store, go home, wash them, peel them. No, thank you. I like eating them.
Take the seeds out.
Yeah, that's true. You got to take the seeds out. And string beans. String beans. I want to show how many. Half a cup of string beans. In they go. Now you know string beans. Hold them when they're fresh, and you don't get all that little thin thing. I don't have to worry about that over here. Tomatoes. Isn't it amazing? Tomatoes. And I put in a half a cup of tomatoes. In they go. And peas. They come in little snacky packs too, the peas, but they come in cans and bigger cans. But these are great to munch on. They really are.
Yeah, and dehydrated peas or freeze-dried peas, like
they're delicious.
They're just so good.
It's like a great little snack. And I'm going to put a half a cup of the peas in. Woo, one's rolling away, but that's okay. My dog buddy can have that. In the pot it goes. And how simple could that be? Really simple. So I want to just show you something. Here's the chicken. All the nutritional value is right here on the back of the can. So are the calories. So for that half cup of chicken, it was 110 calories. So me doing this makes it very simple for me to look at onions and say, half a cup of onions, 20 calories. That's how quick and simple. So I didn't have to worry about taking out a scale or measuring things. I just knew by the back of those cans that I could do anything I wanted. Here's the carrots. The carrots are 130 calories. I used a quarter of a cup of the carrots. Delicious.
Well, a quarter of a cup of the carrots would have been half of that 130.
Right, half of the 130. And
I'm always in the background just commenting for these ones.
It's true. And then the string beans, same way. They tell you all the nutritional. And you know what? Let me just talk about this just for a moment so you guys know. There is, inside this can of string beans, there's 120 milligrams of potassium, vitamin C, and iron. So I'm getting all that nutritional information right at my fingertips. You can't beat it. Same thing goes for the tomatoes. Love the tomatoes. They're excellent. They are delicious. You have calcium in here, you have iron in here, and you have 180 grams of potassium in here. These are all the things our body actually needs.
my favorite is the onions.
Oh, I love the
Because
onions.
I'm popping in for a moment. The onions,
Yeah.
I hate to cut onions because I cry so hard. And these are, look at them first of all, right?
They're sliced.
They smell just really good.
I could see making a very good onion dip with those.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of, French onion dip. I was like, wait, where do I know this?
We can get the fat-free sour cream. Oh, doesn't that smell? They smell delicious. They smell
But I mean,
delicious.
like, it's so much easier.
It was so much easier for me to do that. So now, all I'm going to do is turn on the stove. How easy is this? I'm going to take a spoon. That's all I just need, just a spoon.
I'm going to come closer now that you got everything in your
I got
pot
everything
over
in the
here.
pot. Now I just want you to see how thick and luscious with all the vitamins, the vegetables, the nutrients, the protein from the chicken. It's all here. It'll take about 15 minutes and this will be the most delicious soup. And I call it the Wonder Soup for a reason, because it's filling. But I'm getting nutrients, and the nutrients mean a lot. And this is what I've been doing, just so that you know, it's 375 calories for the entire pot. 375 calories. So if I had 2 cups for lunch, during the day, if I feel like, you know what, I'm getting that pang, I need something, I know what's on the stove. I'll take a cup of it, I'll throw it in the microwave, I'll reheat it up, and I'll have that instead of the chips and the potato chips and all the junk food that I know I just can't have. So that's why I call it Wonder Soup. We'll let it cook for a little bit and I'll show you when it's all done what it looks like.
Absolutely. It looks beautiful.
Doesn't it look beautiful?
It really does. Like
it's
the color,
vibrant. It's vibrant.
The
Look.
color is great.
Look at the peas. Look how everything is getting vibrant. Look at how everything is coming back to life. It's only been freeze dried and it's held its nutrients. If anything, there's more nutrients in freeze-dried food than you can even shake a stick at. You have to remember when you go to the grocery store, how fresh is it? It had to travel from one place to get to the store. It's on trucks. It's got to be picked before it's ripe. Freeze-dried food is picked at its peak when it's the most ripe, the most vitamins, and the most nutritious. And after all, I want the most nutrients I can get. This is a nutrient-dense soup. That's why it's Wonder Soup. And that's what I've been using. I'll come back and show you when it's all done.
I want to add something
Go ahead.
as well. When okay, first of all, let me get in the shot. When we're eating healthier, nutritional filled foods, as opposed to, let's say, last video you talked about, you like to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Now, you could eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that would probably equate, you can make it so, it would be the same calorie count. But you will feel hungry almost
within
immediately.
20 minutes.
Within like an hour, you look for, but you're looking for the additional food because there's no nutritional value. There's no vitamins in that. There's no fiber. There's no protein.
I forgot to
besides
talk about
the
the
protein.
fiber. Yeah,
like all of
fiber
those
in
things are what keep us full and satisfied.
Well, a nutritionist did tell me, when you put the right nutrients into your body, you will not feel hungry. Your body won't crave the junk because, our bodies don't know, really, when we're sitting down, and I'm a bagel girl, I could sit and eat a bagel 15, 20 minutes later, there was no nutritional value in that bagel.
No.
So when I sit down and I have something like this, I have nutritional value going into my body, making the brain say, hey, we got all our nutrients in today. Thank God I had this soup to turn to. And it was the easiest thing I could have ever done. And I'm getting all those nutrients, all those vitamins, all that fiber, everything.
And you're tricking your brain.
I am tricking my brain.
You know what I mean? You're reestablishing habits.
Going away from mindless eating.
Yes.
And that'll be a whole other video, but we could talk about mindless eating.
Yeah, we'll do that. Literally, it's a whole
other
other video.
A whole other video is mindless eating.
But let's let that cook.
We'll let it cook.
We'll come back. We'll present it in the most glorious manner. And that's it. So we'll be back.
Yeah. Hi, we're back. It took about 15 minutes, just so that you guys know how long it took to make the soup. 15 minutes is nothing. So I'm going to serve some of this soup to my daughter because I want her to taste it.
Yeah, I haven't tried this yet. I'm really excited.
First of all, I want you to see how thick and fabulous this is.
It's like a stew.
It's like a stew.
I'm not a fan of like soup. I don't know anybody else. I know a lot of people love soup. I can kind of take it or leave it. So when I eat soup, I want it to be very chunky and filling.
It is chunky and it's definitely
which
filling.
this is. I mean, that's a whole damn bowl right there.
And there's so much more left in the pot. There's a whole other bowl in the pot right now. So now you see what I mean when I say you could take just a ladle of this and put it in a cup or in a bowl and just eat it. It will satisfy any craving you possibly could have. You just suck that baby down, and that's what I did in the last 2 weeks. Because seriously, going through every cabinet and drawer that I had here wasn't gonna work. It just wasn't gonna work. Wait to see our next video. Oh boy, are you gonna laugh.
So you added some pepper to this, right?
I added black pepper to it. I didn't add any
So I might
extra
add,
salt.
I'm gonna try it just like this, and then if I want to add pepper
I
or
didn't
salt,
add salt.
let me try it first.
Go ahead.
Hot.
I know it's hot. I know it's hot. It's very hot. There's everything in there. It's like a rainbow of colors, of really good colors.
Let me put a little salt. I like sodium. I like the extra
You can add salt.
water
You
weighted
can buy the chicken stock that has. And listen, if you're up for it, you can make your own chicken stock. But no,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Only because then you have to let it sit. You got to have to scrape off all the fat on top of it. So that means it's got to sit in the refrigerator overnight. So you could just take the fat off of the soup. And then you saw how easy this was to make. It was so simple. I can't imagine doing it any other way, to be honest with you. Doesn't that look great? It looks great and it tastes great. The whole entire pot is 375 calories. 375 calories. So if I'm making this for lunch and I only eat one bowl of this, I know during the day, since I have allotted 375 calories for my lunch, and I'm doing about 12, 13, 1400 calories a day, just depends on what the day is, then I still have another bowl of that, and that's chunky, and that's full of vitamins and full of nutrition. If I want to go for that, look, my mouth is watering. You know what I'll be having that for a snack later. Oh, it's so good. So good, so easy. You saw how simple it was to do.
That's really good.
15 minutes, boom, you have Wonder Soup. The best vegetable soup you could possibly ever ask for. And you're never gonna find that in a can, ever. Ever, ever, ever. So, I hope you have the opportunity to maybe try to make it yourself. Or,
if you do, let us know
yes,
how you
let
make
us know
it
if you make it and how you like it.
If you have like an idea or like something you want us to try and make, or I should say my mom, I'm just kind of here.
Of course.
I'm for show. But yeah, let us know. Put it in the comments because we're reading them. We're looking at them.
And another thing, if you're interested in the product, the freeze-dried product, my website is right below. And you can always call me because my phone number is there. I'm available Monday through Thursday, Eastern Standard Time, 10 to 4. So if you have any questions, you could always give me a call and say, hey, Dee, I got a question on some of that freeze-dried food, and I'll be happy to help you out no matter what it is. So until the next time, we'll talk to you all soon.
Yes.
Bye-bye.